Okay, I should be back. Let me just pop out the chat now. Hello again, everybody. I've decided just because, yeah, my copy of Brahms' Dracula is just not agreeing. It is like now just sometimes not even loading up the screen at all. So I am just going to skip right to Chakan the Forever Man. And I have practiced this. I did practice this a couple of times on stream, so I have a, let's just say, a safer, not quite speed run. Okay, so I got everything working. I had to reset my router. I don't know. I'm guessing that, like, something changed on my internet provider or something, but in any case, I am actually dressed up as Chakan. You may notice with the hat and the magic bottles. And so yeah, let's. I'm just gonna go ahead and start in on some. This is oh yeah, I do need to. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the title and everything. I didn't change anything over. Wow. Good job, me. Good job. All right, let's change that game name to Chakan. Be forever man. Alright. So for those that don't know, this game is known for being notoriously hard, but it is a very cool game. Like I think the graphics, the music, all this stuff is very awesome. The sound effects are a bit burbly, I guess, the kind of digital burps. But the art, the music are cool, but the controls are a little weird. Anyways, let's go right into it. I'm just going to play in normal mode, and I am going to play 100%, so yeah. Ed and Annunziata. So there are two main tricks here. That, you can roll off of ledges and kind of bounce. I'm not very good at doing it. And infinite jump. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to water first. Or no, I'm going to go to air first, or hold on, go to earth first, and second, let me look something up real quick. Let's see, it's a little early in the morning. Yeah, I'm gonna go to water first. You go through doors by pressing jump. There's only like one stage really, like it's a water stage where you actually have the doors. Okay, so this stage gets real bad. So alright, so the controls are, you can hold down the sword button and it automatically swings in whatever direction you push. You press jump twice and you do this nice little double jump. Enemies do infinitely respawn, so that's something you have to watch out for. And also, enemies can be active while off screen. Water. It's a cool effect, but it does absolutely wreck. It kind of tends to cause some major slowdown, but like here. I want that. Didn't get the roll bounce like I wanted, but whatever. We're good. We're fine on life here, because... Okay. Thought I could dodge that, but I guess not. Really, the most dangerous enemy in these water stages are the dragonflies. Like the fish, I mean, I just got hit by one, but they're not actually that bad. Not a big deal, to be honest. Alright, so now it's time to... there is a boss to this stage. I am just going to use... this, so I can just, beat this boss pretty easily. It's a lot faster if you have, like, another one of the weapons, so one thing I will be getting right here is I'll be getting the first of four alternate weapons. But first, I'm going to go up here and grab couple of potions, and you saw that, yeah, for those of you that are, again, like a little intro to this game, you have magic spells. You have magic spells, and you can cast them by... and you cast your magic spells by just pressing start, selecting one, so you kind of just have to know what the symbols mean. I've played this enough where I have a pretty good idea. Alright, so now I'm going to go and play through all the fire levels, so I should be able to play through them all. So the reason I did that was, there is a very, very awesome big skip that you can do in the fire levels, but I do not have good enough rhythm to get that with any sort of regularity. So I went ahead and got the grappling hook. Alright, and here you can do a early skip. Huh. There we go. So that skips a good part of the level. Just go up there. Up there. Take a left here. I'll need to get this lift here. You can, like, infinite jump here, but if you just stay on the platform and duck, you won't get hit by anything. I mean, honestly, it's a little bit. You have a little bit of momentum, but the play control actually isn't too bad. So here we are. We got the second of two weapons. This is the scythe. You have to have to get through some of the earth levels. So that's the way they've kind of done it, where the first level of each of the 4 elemental terrestrial levels, so the first 3 levels are considered the terrestrial levels. And I'll talk a little bit more about the difference between the elemental and terrestrial levels in a bit, but for now, all you need to know is okay, so this part actually, I'm going to do oh yeah, here. Oh, I thought I made it. What? Yes, hitboxes are a thing. So I can do that, but now ooh, almost got. Alright, in case you're wondering, the bottom is lava, so and here you just need to hang left. Like, if you don't know that, you end up just kind of hopping around in that area and not knowing what's going on. So now we are to the third of the 3 terrestrial levels. This one, the third of each set of levels, always contains a boss. So here, the fire boss, not a big deal. I may end up needing to use like a potion or a spell, but honestly, maybe not. So, another thing about Chakan the Forever Man, one of the reasons it's called Chakan the Forever Man is you have infinite lives. Like, the only thing that really prevents you from beating the game is, or can get in your way of beating the game, is you see the timer at the bottom, the hourglass. If that runs out, the set of levels you're on, oh yeah, it sounds very X-Men. Uses those same sound fonts. But yeah, if you get to the if you run out of time, so if you run out of time, the set of levels you're on resets back to the first level, so you do not want to run out of time here. I'm getting close to the boss here. Oh, the sounds, the music. Okay, here's the first boss. Yeah, boss, not a big deal. I didn't quite get the full AI loop, but if you just kind of sit still and keep swinging from side to side, you'll eventually kill the boss. Alright, so now that I have the scythe, I can go and take out the earth levels. Yeah, actually saving my potions, not using them on that boss, is going to save me a lot of time. Oh yeah, the Sega farts. Digital farts. Sometimes I refer them to as either digital farts or digital burps. Okay, so here, I'm going to do a pretty big skip, and you can only really do it if you have the jump. This is the jump spell, so jump alchemy, I guess. Because you need to have the high jump, but also you need to have this so you can destroy. Okay. I think I can just, yeah, make that jump like that. And from here, you can skips a lot of the level by doing that. And here, see, I can get right to the end. You don't have to fight the boss. You can just go in this one. Yeah, in some of the levels it's unclear whether there's a boss that you actually have to beat. In that one, you just go to the end of the level, grab the axe. That's it. Not a big deal. there is a boss in this level, and this boss is a problem. That thing, by the way, that's one of the few objects in the game. Now, there are the objects in the game that will kill you in one hit. That little explosion there, that will kill you in one hit. Otherwise, most of the things in this game do not kill you in one hit. Yeah, that thing right there is one of the very few things that can, like, kill you in one hit. Alright, I'm just gonna have to take the slower way. That's fine. Ooh. Those things have a very, very long sort of hitbox that appears early and leaves late. But in any case, this is the way. You just have to go up and around. These Earth levels, terrestrial levels, are some of the longer levels in the game where they kind of take you in a maze around. The other long levels are the air levels. Actually, I do think I need to... Yep. Alright, so I'm at the boss now. Practically at the boss anyway. I probably am going to use an invincibility here, just so I can make sure that I beat this boss. Yeah. I'm going to use... See, there's one that makes you invisible. That was this one. This one makes you invincible. Enemies can still see you, but you are invulnerable. Okay, let's go ahead and just use that, because I don't want to die here. Alright, so in that level, yeah, it takes a while, but luckily, and even if you start to run out of time, there is a spell that will flip the timer over, the little hourglass. It's the spell that looks like a little hourglass, and that will flip the time over, effectively resetting. Okay, and so, yeah, it does take a while, but you do have infinite lives, and you can reset the level's timer system, so... Alright. I do want the... I will take the... basically routing way more potions. Like, especially the air potions, which seem to be a bit more rare. Come on, Chakan. Yeah. So, alright, so here... Okay, I've been taking way too much damage here, but I probably am going to be alright, because you can basically use a trick with this boss and never get hit. Okay, I'm going to use the life up here, or... Yeah, I'm going to use the life up here. Because I just don't want to do this level again. I have routed this somewhat so that I won't run out of potions too early. Okay, so this boss... If you let them, like... If you let this boss actually do their thing, this gets out of control very quickly. But as long as you roll and just sort of stay on top of the boss... They don't fire, so that if you notice that little shot... It does home in on you, at least to a certain extent. Ooh, ooh. That's bad. That's bad. I do not want the boss firing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use the fire magic here. Because the fire magic is actually kind of more powerful. I don't want to run out of time here either. I shouldn't be in real danger of that happening, but they see the boss also gets some iframes when you're on top of them for some reason. It's weird. This boss has weird behavior. This is basically Lolth. If anybody's familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, it's Spider Queen. It's like looks exactly like I would, you know, white hair with a spider centaur body. Yeah, I imagine that, yeah, renting this game and trying to beat it, yeah, that's... yeah, this is a difficult game. I think I actually did beat it as a kid. I'm pretty sure I did. But, in any case, we're going to do the... Sky stages next. But, yeah, I own this game, or at least one of my cousins did. And so yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I can't just, I'd have to roll bounce that. Alright, so I am going to grab a few more potions off here to the right. Ugh, I forgot about that guy. Yeah, this is a legitimately very difficult game. Its enemy placements are absolutely like devious. Like this is Kaizo platformer. Definitely. That's the only way you can make that jump, by the way. Grab that. Grab that. Die. That's actually how you start the any percent run. You grab those two potions, and then you can use a special built-in stage skip, which I have to say had to have been by design, because it's the only place in the hub world that you saw that you can actually cast a spell. There are multiples of these sort of rock-throwing mini-bosses, but you only have to kill one. One of them is the stage boss. That seemed good. just have to take it that way, the normal way. This is the only one that you actually have to kill. And to kill him faster, I'll just switch to one of the weapons. And he leaves behind two of the airs, which are very, very nice, very, very good, because those are the ones you don't get as much of. Alright, so now I have all the weapons. I'm going to go ahead and finish out air now. Oh, it's a great track. Very great, very awesome track. Okay, I'm going to give this skip one try. If I don't get it, I'm just going to take the normal way, but this is like... I think this controller's buttons are a little sketchy. Get a little bit of super jump. Nope. It's a really, really long one. But yeah, I just don't have the rhythm down. I mean, that's something that comes from practice. Yeah, that's just something that comes from practice, getting that rhythm down enough where you can take that entire way, which is a huge, huge skip if you can pull it off. It actually goes all the way up there. It also avoids... yeah, it's a pretty major skip, and it's pretty awesome if you can pull it off. I think this is the right way. No, it's not the right way. This one's the right way. Maybe? Yes. Alright, this guy you actually have to beat, but luckily, if you just duck here, the hitbox never touches you. So you can just kind of duck here and swing at will. It is a frame-dependent thing. So you need to hit... So it is, I guess, in a certain sense, frame perfect. Like, it's like one frame after you press the jump button, you have to press the attack button. So it's a... Once you get the rhythm of it, you can do it fairly consistently, but it is a rhythm thing. The other thing that I do, right here, there is only one spell that will hit this boss by range, and it's the Earth spell. This is actually the Earth spell, even though it looks like lightning. But yeah, this is the only spell that can hit this boss from range, and this boss is annoying. This is probably one of the most annoying bosses. There's not a good strat for it. Even the speedrun just like goes and casts an invincibility spell and just kind of goes at it. I'm taking the super safe route and just using the one ranged attack that actually works on this guy. Otherwise, thank you for whatever happened there. I actually didn't catch what that was for, but thank you for whatever happened there. Maybe we got a follow here at SegaCrew. Okay, I'm in phase 2. Now he just sort of charges straight at you. But there again, when you have when you can just hit them at range, it's not a big problem. So, alright, so that's 3 bosses down. You see now there's 3 of each of this parts that are filled in. The nice thing is you can tell how much time you have left in a set of levels just also here at the hub world. And I'm just going to go ahead and finish out water levels now. They're not too bad. The second one can get tricky. Alright, I'm gonna go here because there is an item there. And you can do a bit of a skip there. This level does kind of... Is there a skip here too? No. Another level that pretty much requires the use of these to get around. It's not always clear what you can grapple onto, but within a level it's going to be consistent. At least, like, there's not, like, for in this set of levels, if you see those, you're always going to be able to grapple onto them. This level does have a boss, but it's not obvious. Like in some of the other levels, it's obvious what the boss is, because the boss is just a completely different enemy from the other enemies. Remember the sort of octopus boss earlier, or the squid boss? They appears a couple of times here, and it's like, oh, I want, that's right, I do want those items. So if I stand here, all right, okay, I do definitely want these items. Oh, I had it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, so close. Was getting this fairly consistently in practice. There we go. I do need those as part of my sort of route here. And even if I die, it's not a big deal. You keep all your potions when you die. Okay, so the only boss you actually have to kill is this guy, and he's actually easier. Like, as long as you just, like, kind of stay out of his range, he can't really hit you, and he doesn't take as many hits as some of the others. There we go. Yeah, I only took three hammer hits, and that's the boss for some reason. If time runs out on this stage, you saw that there's kind of 3 dots. It starts you back at the first stage, so it completely resets your process. And yeah, that's the only thing that can mess with your process, with your ability to beat this game, is that. Alright, good. In general, in this level, you want to stay high. if you don't have the, this is definitely a level where, like, if you don't know the, it's a lot longer if you don't know the, if you can't do the, infinite jump trick. Oh no! I accidentally... Okay, another very silly thing about this game. Jump, for some unfathomable reason, jump is what goes into doors. That's actually how I go into the... That's actually how I go into the level doors, is by pressing jump. Okay. Come on. I think... Oh no! Okay, I can get past this. I know I can. Come on! There we go. Ah. That's fine. To get past that, you just have to go here and hit it for some reason, or stand there, and then that thing goes away. And now, the way to get to the boss is, you have to wait until that shows the face. This is where the boss is. And then, just hold B to win. If you're at the right range, I got the right range, which is good. That means I don't have to use any of my backup spells. So here, now I've beaten all of the terrestrial levels. Now on to the much harder elemental levels, especially elemental fire, and you'll see what I mean because I'm probably going to die there. So far, I've actually been doing pretty well. I haven't actually died yet, which is surprising to be honest, but in any case, onto the terrestrial, or onto the elemental levels. Elemental plane. So you'll see that here, all of them are now to the 3, and now you'll see that there's another 3. And most people do the fire levels first because that's the run killer. Any percent skips to the elemental levels, but both usually start with fire levels because these are bad. These are very difficult. There again, cool, awesome graphics, awesome music, but these levels are, these are a thing. Because enemies always infinitely respawn. Alright, there is skip. I don't trust my infinite jumping here. You can roll bounce into an infinite jump here. but I'm just gonna wait for the platforms. Alright, I'm gonna wait until the next set of these. 3, 4, 5. Okay, here. Okay, yep, got the glitch. So you saw it kind of pushed me forward there. That's the easiest way to get through that. Alright, now this part... Alright, I'm just going to... Oh, you see that? I almost fell through. Sometimes when the, if the, platforms overlap, you just fall through. Okay. Ah. That's probably the hardest level and the easiest level to die a lot on. The next hardest level is going to be one of the ice levels. That's easy to die a lot on. Second ice level. Alright, so here... I want that. This level is fairly easy. It's not a big deal. There's like no boss here, no major enemies. It's just mostly go up. Like there's not a terrible danger of dying here. And we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this other potion. Now I should be full on red potions. Awesome. Alright, so I'm already at the boss. Yeah, fire level 2 is kind of like the nice break in between. Fire level 3, this is... I'm gonna take my time here because I don't want to die here, basically. Alright, this is my... Oh, okay. I can get this. This is a trick that nobody else does because it's... doesn't really save that much time, but it looks cool. But basically, I, kind of... Alright. Alright, I may be out of... Okay, that's fine. Sometimes you don't get on the platform you want to get on. Oh no. This is... Sometimes if you just get the platform and there spawns at the wrong, like kind of timed at the wrong intervals, it just, they're spawning at, there's no way to get through. Once I get that far, I think I'm just going to use the invincibility spell. Okay, I'm gonna let those guys go again. I'm doing very good on time, so I'm not too worried about it. That is like, So, oh, yep, see, there it happened. They were overlapping, and because they were overlapping, I fell through. I just literally fell through the platform. So that's a thing that can happen because hitbox are only a suggestion. Especially when it comes to platform hitboxes. That time I don't, yeah, just kind of fell through the platforms again. Now you're starting to see the dangers of the fire levels. It's so easy to die, and of all the boss stages, this is by far the most difficult boss stage. Oh, didn't get the right timing on that. But of all the boss stages, this is... Hey, Ball, how are you doing? I hate this level. I hate the fire levels so much. See, the other really bad thing about it is, you notice his sprites, well, fairly close to the bottom of the screen and you can't look down? There's a lot of completely, like, no-look jumps that you have to make in this game. Okay, didn't get it that time. Got stuck on the, I hate all these enemies. Come on, point the sword down. Come on! Alright, I think I'm completely off. Yeah, this is... I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this because the platform cycle is now completely off. I just have to do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and use... yeah. Because I have quite a few saved up. Once again, the double platform screws me over. Yeah, you saw that. Once again, like, I was right in the middle of the platform and I fell through it. Ugh. Come on, roll please. I'm completely, you know, notice how well they're timed, like perfectly to, okay, here, I'm just gonna use, since I have plenty of them stored up. Okay. Okay. I'm basically to the boss now. I may end up using another invincibility at the boss, but that's alright because that's what I've been saving my spells for. Alright, so here... I'll... Okay, I'm already, like, screwing this up, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Life Potion. There we go. Hit you once when you're down. Once you get the kind of rhythm of this boss, it's not too bad. But if you get out of rhythm, there again, like most of the bosses, it can get very unmanageable very quickly. Alright. Fire levels down. Fire levels down. So now we'll go air. That's the next hardest set of levels. Now we're pretty much in the any percent route. So I'm glad I got that time. Now we're in the air set of levels. So these are a bit more maze-like, kind of like the, okay. Kind of like the Earth levels, they're a bit more maze-like than the other levels. In this level, the butterflies are the worst thing. They fly erratically, they're hard to dodge, and it's real easy to get dismounted off of these things. Like, if you touch the ground or have your head touch the ceiling in certain ways, you just get messed up. Oh, and they notice that they do a lot of damage too. Alright, so this way. You need to go this way, and this is the end of the stage. If you can super jump, you can actually use the infinite jump to make your way through the stage without using the mounts, but there again, like, I don't have a good enough rhythm down from practice to get those regularly enough, so I'm just going to wait for the flying guys with the what looks kind of like a cross between a dolphin and a wasp to me. Alright, come on, get on your mount. There we go. Alright. What did I get hit by? Oh, that idiot. Okay. Usually when you have your sword out, they kind of stay away from you, but not always. Okay, you kind of have to thread the needle there to get through. But yeah, it's very easy to accidentally dismount off of these things. It's very annoying. Alright, need to go there. Need to keep going up, yes. Then it's here. Oh no, not here. Need to go up again. Here. Oops. Oh, this is wrong. Hold on. here. We'll go here, and up, and around, and this is the end of the stage. I got the good dismount. But yeah, these levels... air traffic controller fighting game. Awesome. Over there, up. Alright, you plane, go there, 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 there. Yep, I'm using semaphores. This is Chakan the Semaphore Man. What? That guy already appeared? That was a really fast... a really fast spawn. Okay, yeah, I have plenty of fire. Let's get this water here. And, let's... The boss of this level, not too difficult. There again, like, I'm gonna be taking a relatively safe, strat for this boss, because otherwise, the way to beat this boss is to, there again, like, pop invulnerability, and then just kind of go nuts. Okay, so here, you have to go down here, and you basically have to get another mount. There again, you can skip through some of these places if you just use, if you have a good rhythm for the, come on, mount, please. If you have a good rhythm for the infinite jump, which I do not have, I've been able to use it a couple of times for the shorter skips, but definitely not for the longer skips. Yeah, those beams are awful. They're the only enemy in the game that does, like, 2 damage. And consider this. If you're playing on hard, they do 4 damage. Okay, so I'm going to use a manipulation here. Where I basically do this. I'm getting the butterfly. Stupid butterflies. Okay, I need to be... Okay, get on the mount, please. A little higher, I guess. Yeah. See, if you're low enough, basically, instead of actually, like, going at you, he lifts up his, instead of, like, properly charging at you. But you have to be down a certain level, and then he won't charge you. Got it wrong. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, fortunately, this is not a very long level. But it is tricky. Like, because there again, if you hit your head, you automatically dismount. Okay. Yeah, this is the easiest way to beat him. At least safest way. I'll say, not the easiest maybe, but definitely the safest. Because if you're down too low to the ground, he'll do this kind of weird thing where he'll move his lance up instead of charging at you. So, and then you can take advantage of that. Alright, so the speedrun usually does the earth levels first, but I like to save them for last because they are by far the easiest levels. But here we go to the water levels. And I'm going to take the normal boring route through. It's a very short level, even the normal boring route. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's a safe, I guess there's multiple ways. Hey, Cypherin, good to see you this morning. Oh, 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 no. Oh, that's bad, that's real bad. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to die there because that's easier. I'm just going to... I need to get onto that second platform. But yes, ice level, so as you might imagine, ice physics. It's time for ice physics, because who doesn't absolutely adore ice physics in a platformer that's already kind of slippery? Okay, so... Yep, okay, that's fine. Alright. This is the correct route. This is the normal boring route. There is a faster route that you can do, but you have to do a roll bounce at a very, very precise time, and maybe even try to get a roll bounce into a single instance of infinite jump. But in any case, that's the easier way. This level is long. By the way, since another runner here, I can never get the big weapons to swing down with any regularity, like do the... I never get that to work with any regularity. I don't know how they... Okay, and then see that despawns the platforms when you... So it'll actually, like, push those guys underneath. So yeah, if you just do a full power jump, as it were, you'll cause those guys to fall through the platforms, because programming is hard. And if you want, you can just, like, sword them if you feel like it, but it's not necessary. But yeah, these platforms also have ice physics, but this should be it. I think that's the last set of this is the last transfer. Oh. Uh-oh. I may have despawned the platform entirely. Nope. Okay. Okay, barely managed to stay on the platform, but we're good. We're good. That's the last of this level. And one last chance to get you to die right at the end, because of course. Okay. Now we're at the boss level already. No, this is there again, a fairly short level. Oh, I forgot to point down with the weapon. That's fine. There again, we're doing pretty good on time. Alright. Okay. We're doing good. Alright, we're in good shape now. And we're almost at the boss. And I can never get that swing down to work with any regularity. Alright, so here, another troll, because you have to hold right. If you aren't holding right there, you die. Now we're at Peekaboo boss. I'm going to go ahead and use the earth magic here, because it does a lot more damage to the boss. So here, you just have to dodge. There's 4 stages to what this boss does. Shoots out a laser here. Claw. I accidentally let him hit me with the claw, but that's fine. And now he'll actually come up to where I can dodge him. And you can hit him twice if you hold down as he's going down. So alright, here you just have to duck. Here, just jump. Damage. Twice. This part in particular causes a lot of slowdown. The speedrun usually just kind of goes over to the side and skips that part, but I don't have that good of timing, so I'm just going to kind of stick around here and... Alright. That's 3 of the elemental levels down, 1 more, and these are basically a gimme. Provided that I do it correctly. Yeah, cool when the game spawns you right on top of stuff. Alright, so... this level is a gimme. This level is just very straightforward. Just make it through. Gonna make sure to pick up all the items, though. I like to give myself plenty of leeway for the final boss, so I'm gonna make sure that I have plenty of potions to kill the final boss as quickly as possible. I think I may be skipping over a potion or 2 that's in the any percent route, but it's not a big deal. there is some down here. Yep, there's, okay, now, kind of into dangerous territory, but I'm basically at the end, so... But, I do want... I want that... I need that last, air potion there, so I need to... Get that. Yep. Alright, we're good. Alright. This one... Alright, Cypherin. I don't know if you've seen this, or if anybody's really seen this, but this is something that a couple of us figured out, but I haven't found a use for, but... So the way this level works is... There's this... You'll see it, there's this guy who catches you, and if you are basically in a bad spot, they'll, but what you can do, and it doesn't hurt you, but it does take you back to the beginning. But if you do that, you get super speed. I didn't quite do it, but you have to kind of jump as soon as you... But basically, if you keep holding a direction after you roll into that guy, you get, like, momentary super speed. Didn't quite get it that time. But I want to kind of show off this glitch, but I haven't been able to. Well, in any case, if you can get it to work correctly, it'll, momentarily, as long as you are jumping and never run into, like, a barrier, and just keep holding a direction, you get, like, you get roll speed while walking. You get the same speed while walking as you would rolling. Okay, here, the thing to do is use invisibility. So invisibility, you'll actually will be invisible for the thing that tries to take you backwards. The invincibility does not work here. You need the invisibility. See, now he can't actually get to you. And now that's the end of the level. Yeah, that's the only condition I found. I can get it more regularly, actually, on this level, on this boss level, because there are some of the grabbies. But I haven't been able to get it be able to use the super speed in any sort of a useful spot, I'll say that. Oh, that guy got in the way. So here... I didn't quite get it. Anyways... This is a very straightforward level. It's actually pretty easy. And for this boss, all you have to do is, like, hold button to win. Because if you just do this, you win. If you put on the ice magic, I believe, or the fire magic, it's a little more effective, like it'll take less hits. That's what the speedrun does. but I'm being very, very conservative with the use of my magic in case I screw things up, essentially. And yeah, just sit here, hold button. That's all I'm doing, because once you hold the button and then you press a direction, it will hold that direction for the sword, and it'll hold your hurt box in that place. So yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There we go, and that is the last of the ethereal levels. It is quiet. All too much time has passed since my first meeting with death, and I am weary. I have rid the elemental and terrestrial planes of evil and await my reward. It would seem all darkness has been destroyed. Only now may I seek my rest eternal. See, there's a weird glitch there. You see there... It's on my... For some reason, it's on this cart. It's not even me putting in the cart crooked. It's just... For some reason, my cart has this glitch on that screen. I don't know why. Not GG yet. There's more. There's more. Wait for it. See, there's Ed Annunziata, producer. But there's a little bit more to the game. You'll see. Thanks everybody for sticking around for this. I have a lot more games to go through, but this was the one I actually practiced because it's the one that if you don't practice this game, it will just, you won't get far at all. You will just get absolutely annihilated, but it is a game with practice. You can actually get good at it, so that is possible. But yeah, you can actually look up and find the Chakan comics, RAK Graphics comics. I don't have the nice voice effect that Z-Talks does, but let's just say for the upcoming speech, I would want it. But not GG yet, not GG. Just you wait. The mocking laugh of the Dark One, Death. Chakan, it has taken you a long time to come to this. You said when all the beasts of the dark were slain, then I would have my rest. Let me now show you the totality of your curse, Chakan. Look above you. See the countless stars above, each surrounded by worlds like yours, worlds thick with supernatural evils. They are so many and so far away, and you are stuck on this moat of dust, waiting to reach them, waiting such a long, long time, waiting forever. So yeah, now, not all evil's been destroyed! Ah! And now, we fight the Geiger train for some reason. And I will use Earth Magic, and I will use Invincibility. And you want to do this quickly because you don't want it to run out. You can still beat it without too much trouble if you just stay at range and hit it. You can just jump and hit it. But actual end. And okay, so I'm not going to wait around for this because I'm even eating into my time for my next game. It took me a little longer than I thought it would, but that's fine. But when you beat this game, try waiting 15 minutes on this screen. You'll get a special little surprise, but let me go ahead and make my switch to my next game. I don't remember what do I have next? What is our I don't remember. I don't remember my own schedule. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I am into Ghost House. Alright, so now I'm going to make the switch over to Sega Master System. So let me go ahead and get that loaded up. And this is a card game. So this is like some of the games they put out that notice the case is very tiny. It's because see this on the front? These were kind of cheaper games because they don't have a whole cartridge around them, they're just a card. And so the Sega Master System has a special card slot to put these in, so kind of neat. I'm not going to get very far in this game, I'll warn you. It's a very, very difficult game. It's actually a very difficult game. Let me switch over. Sometimes it's a little tricky to